It seems Harry isn't having the best time watching his nephew, Prince George, take over his former royal spotlight. It's especially noticeable during one of the royal family's most cherished Christmas traditions. How must it feel for Harry to go from actively participating in the annual Sandringham football match to sitting on the sidelines while his young nephew receives all the attention? Harry used to be a regular in the festive football game between the estate workers and local villagers. It was a chance for him to show off his athletic skills and enjoy some family bonding. However, since 2016, things have changed. Harry stopped participating, and now George has stepped in, joining Prince William for the traditional kickabout. Harry isn't even on the sidelines, he's completely out of the picture. The 11-year-old was cheered on by the whole family, including Catherine, Princess of Wales, and the other royal children. While George is simply enjoying being a kid, it's easy to imagine how Harry must feel watching this unfold. How long could Harry pretend he wasn't being replaced by an 11-year-old? He has been expressing his feelings of being pushed aside for years, so this shouldn't come as a surprise. One report described the scene as healthy father-son bonding time, with George enjoying the family atmosphere, while Harry was left feeling like an unwanted leftover. One can almost imagine him feeling sorry for himself. It's difficult not to think about how much Harry once dreaded this very scenario. George was always going to be the one to eventually take his place, and now it's happening before everyone's eyes. If there was ever a time for Harry to prioritize family, it was during his grandmother, the Queen's, declining health and eventual passing. He also did not rush to the side of his grandfather when he was ill for months. It almost seems comical how much bitterness Harry has harbored towards his young nephew for years. He's probably not taking this Christmas football game very well. It's like watching a 40-year-old man having a midlife crisis, upset that an 11-year-old is stealing all the attention. Remember when Harry was the charming, sought-after bachelor? That role now belongs to George. And things are only going to continue this way. George will be the one on magazine covers and posters, not Harry. It's clear that George is already replacing Harry in more ways than one. First, George's place in William's heart is secure, and Harry has been effectively replaced. Second, as George's role within the royal family grows, Harry is being left behind. In just a few years, George will officially take on royal duties, stepping into roles that Harry might have expected for himself, such as becoming a state counselor. This will likely push Harry even further out of the picture. George is naturally progressing into positions that Harry once thought were his, and he has no one to blame but himself. It all comes down to Harry watching his nephew take over everything he once held dear. This must be more painful than any of the family's other perceived slights. George is the future of the monarchy, while Harry is becoming a distant memory, the ultimate spare.